Hi viewers, welcome to my channel. This video is all about the strategy for the final round in the NPTQ certification examination. As we already knew that in the NPTQ certification examination, totally 3 rounds are there. The first round is qualifying round, second round is final round, and third one is advantage round. And we have already completed the first round on April 2nd and 3rd. The results are yet to announce. So within 2 to 3 days, we will get the results with respect to the qualifier round. The candidates who are going to qualify in the qualifier round, they will be eligible for the final round in the NPTQ certification examination. For suppose you could not qualify in the qualifier round means you are not at all eligible for the remaining 2 rounds in the NPTQ certification examination. And in this video, the primary focus is about the final round preparation. Now coming to the final round expected dates April 18th and 19th. On April 19th and 18th, we are going to write the final round NPTQ certification examination. And the candidates who are going to secure minimum 65% in the final round, they will be eligible for the advantage round. And I will tell this complete information in the upcoming next video. And today in this video, the main primary focus is about the final round strategy. Now let me try to cover some important frequently asked questions with respect to the final round. That means what is the examination pattern, what about the cutoff, as well as is there any native marks are available in the final round or not. That the complete information you will get in this video. Now let me try to shift to the frequently asked questions regarding NPTQ final round. Coming to the first question, how can I register for the final round of NPTQ certification? It is not possible to register for the final round NPTQ certification directly. First of all, you have to qualify in the NPTQ qualifier round. Then only NPTQ team will send you the notification mail to your respective mail ID, so that within that respective mail ID you will get the complete information about the final round as well as the slots regarding the final round. It is not possible to directly book the slot for the final round NPTQ certification examination. That point you have to keep in your mind. Coming to the second question, is there any possibility to edit my profile in case I have entered the wrong data? No, it is not at all possible. Already the qualifier round completed, so it is not possible to update our data within the NPTQ portal. It is not at all possible. And coming to the third question, how can I book a slot for the final round? Here, so it is also similar kind of question with respect to the first question. You will receive the communication on your registered email address once the final round slots are open. Then only you have the ability to book the slots. Without prior intimation from the NPTQ team, it is not possible to book the slot from the NPTQ portal. And the slots are booked on the first come first serve. If the slots are going to open, you have to book the slot as immediately as possible. Now coming to the fourth question, how can I check the availability of the dates and slots for the NPTQ final round? Once the results were announced from the NPTQ qualifier round, the slots will be open for the final round in the NPTQ portal. You can go through NPTQ portal and you can check the availability of the dates and slots for the NPTQ final round. Where will be the final round of the NPTQ certification will be conducted? This is the fifth question. Here, it is also online test only. You need not to go to anywhere. At your home, you can appear for the final round of NPTQ certification examination, and it is a web proctored online test. That point you have to keep in your mind. And coming to the sixth question, it is very important question. What is the test format for the final round? Here in the NPTQ final round, it is the combination of hands-on question as well as multiple choice questions, and the test will be comprised of 3 hours. The test will be conducted within 3 hours. So within that we have 3 sessions will be available. And coming to the first session, within the first session you will get 2 hands-on questions. That too, the questions with respect to the language that you have chosen in the NPTQ qualifier round. Whatever the language that you have chosen in the NPTQ qualifier round, the same language you have to utilize in order to attempt the hands-on questions in the NPTQ final round. It is not possible to change the language from NPTQ qualifier round to NPTQ final round. And with respect to the same language only, you will get the multiple choice questions. Totally, you will get 10 questions with respect to the language. And coming to the database management system, you will get 10 more questions. That means within the final round, you will get 22 questions. Out of the 22 questions, 2 questions are with respect to hands-on, and remaining 20 questions are MCQ questions. As we already knew that one sudden surprise was there in the NPTQ qualifier round. we should not navigate from one session to another session in that InfyTQ qualifier round, as well as within the internal session also it is not possible to switch from one question to another question. And here in the InfyTQ final round also we are expecting similar kind of context, so that be careful. And the time limit for the final examination is 3 hours, and there is no information about what is the time limit for individual sessions. That point you have to keep in your mind. And coming to the seventh question, is there any native marking in the final round? Here in the final round we have one good news. There is no native marking in the final round for the MCQs as well as the coding context. For the both the sessions, whatever the sessions that are available in the InfyTQ final round, for all the sessions there are no native marks. So that means you can attempt all the questions in the final round. There is no doubt at all. And coming to the eighth question, can I select between Java and Python for the final round as well? No, it is not possible. While at the time of writing the qualifier round, whatever the language that you have chosen, you have to use the similar language, whether it may be Java or Python. You have to use the same language in order to attempt the questions in the final round also. It is not possible to choose the another programming language. We should not shift from Java to Python or Python to Java. Whatever the language that you have chosen in the qualifier round, that the same language you have to use in order to attempt the final round examination also. And coming to the ninth question, what is the pass percentage to get certified as a InfyTQ certified software programmer? In the final round, if you are going to score 65% or the above, means you are eligible to get the certificate from the Infosys, and the certificate is like InfyTQ certified software programmer. You will get the certificate with the name InfyTQ certified software programmer, but the constraint here is you need to secure minimum 65% and above, then only you will get this opportunity, otherwise you are going to disqualify. That point you have to keep in your mind. And coming to the 10th question, what happens once the InfyTQ certification final round is over? If the InfyTQ certification final round is over, means the InfyTQ team will communicate you the result about the final round. Whatever the registered mail ID that you have produced, for that registered mail ID they will send you the results, and the candidates who are going to secure 65% and above, for them there will be an opportunity to appear for the behavioral interview for the system engineer role in the Infosys company. If you are going to perform well in this particular behavioral interview, then you will get the job opportunity in the Infosys company, and you can secure minimum 3.5 lakhs, and your role is software engineer in the Infosys company. After successful completion of the final round, if you are going to secure 65% or above, you will get the opportunity to attempt advantage round in the InfyTQ certification program. This is the third round in the InfyTQ certification program. So within this round, if you are going to perform well, you will get the job opportunity as a power programmer. That means before going to get that job opportunity, you have to attend one interview process, that is nothing but the behavioral interview for the power programmer. If you are performing well in that interview, definitely you will get the power programmer job opportunity in the Infosys company, and the salary is in between 5 lakhs to 8 lakhs for the power pro. And coming to the 11th question, will I get the job offer from Infosys after clearing the final round? No, you will not get the direct job offer from the Infosys after clearing the final round. Even though we are securing more than 65 or above percentage, you will not get the direct job opportunity from the Infosys company. So in order to get the job opportunity, you have to appear for the behavioral interview for the software engineering role. So if you are going to perform well in this behavioral interview, definitely you will get the job opportunity as a software engineer, and the package will be 3.5 lakhs. As well as you will get one more chance in order to appear for the advantage round, that is nothing but the third round in the InfyTQ certification program. If you are going to perform well in this third round, means definitely you will get one more higher package, that is nothing but power programmer package, and the package is in between 5 lakhs to 8 lakhs. And if you want to get that package after completion of the advantage round, if your performance is well, in the sense they will conduct one interview process, and in that interview process also if you are doing well, means definitely you will get that power programmer job opportunity. And for the power programmer, the package is in between 5 lakhs to 8 lakhs. That's all. This is the complete information regarding the InfyTQ final round process. And here, if you are not performing well in the advantage round, means there is no problem at all. your whatever the role that is allocated for you as a software engineer, that role will be persisting. There is no problem at all. If you are performing well means your role will be upgraded, and that upgraded role is nothing but for programmer role. If you are not performing well in the advantage round means there is no problem at all, as the role that is allocated in the final round that will be available for you. There is no problem at all. If you have any doubts regarding this InfyTQ final round related process, please feel free to comment here so that I will give the reply. And I am in the process of doing video lecture series for the InfyTQ coding questions which are which are coming in the InfyTQ final round. As well as I have already completed some video lecture series regarding Python as well as Java and DBMS MCQ questions. All of you please go through that video lecture series so that you will get the complete idea. In the description below, I will provide the video links so that please go through them and try to watch all the videos. And with this, I'm going to end up the session. If you like my videos, all of you please subscribe to my channel and inform to your friends, ask them to subscribe to my channel. Thank you.